Let's do this.
What is up, Hedgehog Maniacs, Doki Fanatics, Sonic X17 here? I am back with more Doki Doki Interview Club, which is a mod for Doki Doki Literature Club. The last time I started playing, I finished Tiffany's AMA. I really like how she had the green hair in. Well, Shiro edited everything. It was funny. And speaking of Shiro, he is going to be the next one as far as Interview Club goes with the AMAs. He was the guy behind the camera for all 6 characters that were done up to this point. Enough chit chat. Time to dive in. Let's do it to it. Let's go. Let's do this. Yep, that's Shiro. Alright, let's get this over with. Yes, it's finally time for my own AMA. I don't know you, and you don't know me, so let's not make this awkward. Any questions you have for me, post it down in the comments. This is all the others, my response will be recorded live. We need time to prepare, blah blah blah. Just so you know, I'm not very easily offended. My skin is thick as it looks. Seriously, I don't care what kind of questions you ask, I'm prepared to answer them. You sure about that? So what are you waiting for? Ask me anything. Now, when I did this the first time, it was a little hard to concentrate at various points because of what happened at the time. I'm not going to explain it, but you probably know what I mean when I did this the first time in February 2020. Anyway. Okay. Are you ready, Sonic X? Yeah. MC is the one behind the camera this time. Run it by me one more time! It's very simple. You just click to advance. Like, where on the screen? Anywhere. As long as it's not over a button. Alright, let me try. No, not double click. Ah, crap. How'd I go back? It's not decided to go back. We have to reset it. Okay, sorry. How'd I do that? Oh, just let me. Now in front of the closet. Just make sure you don't touch Natsuki's manga. She is very protective of it. Anyway, there. Now don't mess it up again. I won't. I'll be careful now. We should leave that in as a blooper. Maybe I will. Let me get started. Hello and welcome. Sorry for the technical difficulties. My operator is a little new to this, but I'm sure he'll get the hang of this quickly. He'll need to, because I got 191 questions to answer. I must have made you very curious to get even more into manga. Yeah, because manga had 187. I still find that surprising that Shiro got more than manga, even though it was just barely. I still find it surprising. Hey, you only beat me by 4. I think a lot of these are multiples from the same person as well. It's just funny how things work out. Sonic X, do you remember how to reveal the question counter? There we go. I knew you could do it. So, I ran my laptop battery too low earlier, which is why we're in the corner. Gotta keep it charged if you want to get through this whole thing. So without further ado, let's begin. White Skull Tway is up first. And again, if I say the name's wrong, I'm sorry. Anyway, this user asks, yeah, first one. So what's your thought on ERB? Epic Rap Battles of History. Those are pretty good. There's also a more popular ones. They're not something I normally seek out, but I won't turn one down if it comes recommended. Of those I've heard, Steve Jobs' Bill Gates is my favorite. Though I have to say, HAL 9000 was the real victor there. I need to check that out. Anyway. The Pyrogistinator, man. Like I said, if I'm saying your names wrong, I'm sorry. That user asks, are you worried that the sub gap between PewDiePie and T-Series is decreasing? You know, I'm not real big on mainstream YouTubers, and I've never heard of T-Series. But I subbed to him just to make Sayuri happy. Is his time as #1 on YouTube finally coming to an end? Or is the real question, will it change anything? Either way, I did all I could. Well, without sub-botting or whatever. Anyway. Leo Hughes 02 comes in with, what would be the hat to end all hats? What could you wear on your head that would make people stop what they are doing and staring all in amazement? Few of my speed replies with, probably the entire person that they're just sat on your head like that. It'll definitely get some attention. The ultimate hat? What a weird thing to ask. I kid you not. I once saw a hat that was designed to look like a flamingo sitting on your head. While it would be certainly be distracting to wear an entire person, I would say that's the end-all hat. I think I got it. Although Mario Odyssey just came out, it can't be such a ridiculous concept. It's on the top a cat that lets you take control of anything you throw at it. Very true. So an alien ghost possessed Mario Cap it is. Also, what anime and games are you into? You might think that the last answer revealed me as a Nintendo fan, but there's a wide variety of games I play. I look for innovation in the titles I pursue, so a lot of the same old game types are lost on me. The games I like the most are those that challenge my mind. That's why I prefer old school RPGs. Alright then. I'm not as good as reflex-based games. I like finding solutions, not failing Twitch reactors. Not all action games are like that, so I still enjoy some of them. Story is also a big sell for me, but well-written words are hard to come by. As for anime, well, my tastes are less refined. I have an ironic appreciation for the more stereotypical shows. I don't know what it is. I just laugh at how ridiculous they are. It also helps that the really good ones stand out more. I'll give most anything a chance, but I tend to pick stuff apart. For her comes in with, since you said that you're tough at mine, I'll ask if anyone ever called you ugly bastard, with the meaning used as tags on hentai videos. Black Wheel replies with, he is one though. Val Whore replies with, let him speak! Wheel. Okay. Sorry. I'm just trying to process that. I think his reaction is just trying to figure out what in the world that was about. I'm not old enough to meet that definition. Though I guess Glory called me one already. What you think I am or not isn't for me to say. But I'll have you know, I treat women with more respect than that. Fear My Speed asks, Monica plays Fox, Yuri plays Marth, Sayuri plays Yoshi, Natsuki plays... I forget. MC plays Mr. Game & Watch, and Tiff plays Zelda. Who's your Smash main? You strike me as the Roy type, since he's a clone of Mart. Yuri's main. Coincidence? The inevitable Smash Bros. Question. Well, I do like Roy, and Fire Emblem is a series I follow. My main is this, and has been since Smash 64. But I play a classy on this, so many of the ones online just spam PK Fire and Thunder. Yeah, they can be annoying. Heads up. Some players don't even know how to handle a nest that's actually talented. Before you say, but Shiro, you hate reflex keys. I don't rely on my reflexes in Smash. I try to read my opponents and make calculated strengths. It's a lot more engaging and satisfying than just playing around. We'll definitely have to get a club-wide match going. I bet Natsuki made Jigglypuff or something. Nope.
No! I made Pikachu!
There you go. Well, she was gonna come in again at some point. Anyway. Also, we get the feeling here that you're interested in Yuri, and that you joined the club to spend more time with her. Your 2 cents on that. You got the impression I'm just here for Yuri? Well, I wouldn't say you're wrong about that, but I wouldn't say you're totally right either. You mind your own business. I have my reasons for being here. MBR Superstar asks, I have one simple question. Did you get good? Did I get good? At what exactly? The simple question belies the degree of depth. Without any context, you can really say what constitutes the achievement of good. Does it lose all meaning, or is it a measure of your very life? At what point can it only truly say that you got good? This is no simple question at all. But nah, I probably haven't. Man. Killerito asks, Heyo, Shiro! Here's a lot of questions. Take your time to answer them. 1. What are your favorite video games? Well, I told you some genres before, but why not get specific? My favorite game of all time is Earthbound. That's practically due to nostalgia. I've never played Earthbound. I'm also fond of other RPGs from its time, like Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy. Again, 2 franchises I've not played. Well, technically, I love a bit of Final Fantasy VII, but other than that, not really. I'm one of those dorks who thinks Final Fantasy VI is the series' pinnacle. Final Fantasy VII has a good story, but come on, man, those graphics. And you just know the remake isn't going to feel the same at all. 2. What's your opinion on virtual reality gaming and the increasing technological advancements of it throughout the years? I think VR is the future of the gaming industry. It's getting pretty complex already. I'll probably do some good for PUBG gamers like me too. If anyone can afford it, that is. 3 to 8. What do you think of the club members? Sayuri, Natsuki, Yuri, Monica, MC, and Tiffany. You want my opinion on pretty much everybody, huh? Sayuri is a real sweet girl. Bit of an airhead, but in an endearing sort of way. Natsuki could afford to chill out more often. I swear, she never drops her guard. Hey, be careful who you talk about, Shiro. She's my favorite doki. Yuri is, angelic. Quietly graceful, deep and mysterious. She ain't about her current problem, though. Oh, that's right. That's right. I mentioned before that he was the cameraman for all of the AMAs. He found out about the whole thing with Yuri and everything. Yuri still believes it was MC, but she's gonna find out later what really happened. Monica exudes confidence like it's going out of style. She seems kind of fake to me. You better not say that in front of her, though. Tip was friendly and feisty. Not really my style, but I can respect it. Sanjax is a little bland. He's just a regular dude. No offense. Not taken. 9. How old are you? 10. How tall are you? 11. How much do you weigh? Well, I just turned 18 yesterday. I guess I'm a little younger than most people here. But it's not like that affects much. I'm 5 feet tall and 175 pounds. I know it's not healthy. You don't have to tell me. What are your least favorite video games? Interesting. I like to take my time playing games, so I'm not fond of anything too fast-paced. Shows in particular do nothing for me. I'm awful of them, and they're all so samey. I've got no rhythm either, so those games are out. That's the nice thing about gaming. It's so multifaceted. There's literally something for everyone. What color are your eyes? Have you considered wearing contacts instead of glasses? My eyes are brown. What? Can you see them? I never tried contacts. I'm not comfortable putting anything that close to my eyeballs. I can definitely see that. Plus, I'm nearsighted, so if I ever lost one, it'd be gone forever. What are your favorite foods to eat? As you may well expect, I snack a little too often. You probably wouldn't recognize most of the things I munch on, though I'm sure you're familiar with hockey. My regular tastes aren't anything special. Fish, rice, etc. If I wasn't filled up on treats and ice cream between meals, I look more like Side X. Do you like horror? Are you easily scared? I'm down with some horror games. I like the kind RPG Maker is notorious for. Something about that style just has a unique effect. They're often simplistic in their presentation, so maybe that has something to do with it. Not to say I can't handle other kinds of horror. I don't scare too easily at all. Mr. Jovio asks, what are your 3 measurements? That's supposed to be a question asked for a female member of the club. I don't know why you got that question. Gosh, I wonder which 3 measurements you mean. You just got my height and weight, and the third must be width, right? No. I never bothered to check. I guess I can tell you in the follow-up. Some things never change. Black Wheel comes back with, do you have a fedora collection? Is your room also the basement? Do you frequently 4chan? Are you an epic gamer lad? If you answer yes to any of these questions, congratulations! You're a neckbeard. Well, I don't wear any kind of hat. My room is not in the basement, though I still live with my parents. I think 4chan is a third class message board that pales in comparison to Reddit. And I never describe anything I do as epic. Guess I'm not a neckbeard after all. Contest Rhea comes in with, honestly, I don't really care what your thoughts on the Notorious Criminal Smoobuku. Now for the others, this user asked a question about Smoobuku, what their opinion was. I guess this user doesn't care about his opinion. I find it weird, honestly, but still. Oh, I see that. I see how it is. That's fine. I don't care to tell you where I think a smooth would go. Besides, he gets his day all the same. Agent Gold! You look like someone who might be into tabletop role-playing games and or collectible card games. Am I right? And if so, what sort of characters or decks do you like to build in those games? Yes, to tabletop roleplay, not so much to collectible card games. I used to be real big on the Pokemon trade card game, but I grew out of it. The actual games are more compelling. If you battle it online at least. I played Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh before, but I had to borrow decks off the friends I played with. They were fun, but there were other things I enjoyed more. Say, for instance, Dungeons and Dragons. While I greatly preferred them to be the DM, I always go with the wizards or sorcerers as my characters. DM being Dungeon Master, I believe. I like having as many solutions to problems as I possibly can. Sometimes you just gotta roll the dice and see what happens. You King Train 3 asks, who is your best girl? My best girl? You want me to play favorites already? Not that I mind. I certainly think Yuri's the most intriguing. The others are still likable, more or less. And are you MC or what? I don't know why you think I'm Son X. You must have missed something. I mean, I know Son X's anime wasn't that popular, but I don't know how you missed him since he's been here longer than me. Also, are you not getting a costume? LOL. Natsuki's so scrawny. She probably could wear me as a suit. But I don't want to think about that. So let's move right along. Yeah, best you don't. Lonely Boy 124 asks, have you ever considered hitting the gym? Considered it? Yes. It really is something I should probably do. I just want to give it a little more thought first. Gotta find time in the schedule. Make sure I'm ready to commit. Though I wouldn't want it to interfere with my studies. Maybe once school's out. Oh, but there won't be much of a gap since I'm not taking a break before I start college. I just don't see work it out. Work it out. Seriously. Pikachu Gaming comes in with, I asked MC this, so I'm gonna ask you too. Are you any good at OSU? Sorry to say, that falls in the rhythm game category. Doesn't matter whether I can control it with my feet or my fingers. I suck at those games. The music's nice, but that's all I can get out of it. Cuss Cow asks, what inspired you to join the literature club? Well, I hate to give the same excuse as Tiff. I'm not here because I was already into literature. I can handle reading. The medium just never interested me much, especially not compared to video games, which brings so much more to the table. But I'm curious, if reading more often can help improve one's own writing. As for the initial draw, well, I saw Yuri putting up the door curtain outside the club room. It was such an impressive display, I couldn't just resist. I just couldn't resist. Thoughts on bananas and ice cream? Once again asked by Cuss Cow. Now, do you mean those two foods together or what? They certainly pair up well, though I don't often combine them. I should probably eat more for the former and less of the latter. But they both smooth in chocolate. Just fine. Pikachu Gaming comes back with, how do I check if I close my fridge if I don't want to get out of bed? Ask like a true lazy person. That depends on the layout of your house. If the kitchen is closed, you can try to look for the fridge light. If there's no way to check, try resting on the couch or something in an adjacent room. If that's not feasible, you just have to get up and see. But if it comes to that, you should make it worth the trip. whether the door was closed or not. A little snack can help you get to sleep, after all. Hey Shiro, what is your ideal Sunday roast? Again, asked by Cuz Cow. Beg your pardon? What do you mean by Sunday roast? I'm guessing it's the type of dish where you're from. We have nothing of the sort here. It sure sounds good though. I'll have to look into this. The same user comes back with, "Hey Shiro, just wanted to know, what book would you want turned into a movie?" Aw, you could have asked which game instead. You're really making me think on this one. Most of what I've read is already anime or whether to translate to the big screen at all. I guess it'd be nice if they routed out the Lord of the Rings with coverage of the Silmarillion. I think that's how you pronounce that. I don't know. There might be some legal issues holding it back, but hey, it's just what I like to see. I don't have a plan for my day. I have just read the poem and now I am really bored. You got any ideas? Asked by Cuz Cow. Piggy Gaming asks, I feel like doing something dumb. You got any ideas? Hold up, you guys. Oh, I recognize you two. You're the ones Tip thanked in her AMA. Her gratitude must have really meant something to you, huh? Well, considering your efforts noted and welcomed. But don't you think you're getting my suggestions far too late? Though I guess it's never really too late to do something dumb. How about Piggy? You write a poem? Then share it with Cal. And Cal can do the same. Then you compare notes. Sorry, that's the dumbest thing I could think of. Can you do that thing that people with glasses do in anime where they push them up and light reflects off them? I know what they're talking about. I can try. Here, hold on. Ding. Nope, can't do it. I don't think physics work like that anyway. Or maybe you need a specific kind of glasses. Who knows? What is the longest time you have stayed awake for? Again, asked by Peaky Native Gaming. The longest I stayed up was when I first got into game design. I started out with RPG Maker. It was instantly hooked. It was a Friday after school, and I was having so much fun while exploring the program that I didn't snap out of it until my alarm went off on Monday. Kinda regretted it at school that day, but it was worth it. Do you shower in the morning or evening? Again, asked by the same user. I shower at night. No sense going to bed feeling gross. Saves time with the boring too. You don't have to get up early to compensate. You also don't need to change the bed sheets nearly as often. Cuz Cow comes back with, okay, last one from me because I don't feel so good. Hey Shiro, what is your daily routine? How Monday? I'll tell you about a typical school day. I wake up about an hour before class, get dressed, brush my teeth, have breakfast, and grab some snacks for later. I walk to school, but I don't like to rush. Why hurry? The day usually passes uneventfully. This club thing is new, but before I joined, I used to head straight home. Then I get another snack and chill on the couch or unwind with some games or anime. After dinner, I sit down on whatever project I was in the mood for. I have a couple games I'm working on. Once it gets late, I hit the shower, brush, and have one last treat to help me pass out. Rinse and repeat. Okay, last one from me. Mainly due to the fact that I have a headache from thinking of these questions, but here it is. Can you describe yourself with one sentence? Again, asked by Piggy Native Gaming. Just one sentence. How can I summarize the whole of my person in such a trivial way? Why, you need volumes to cover all the interests and interests. But if I had to try, well, I'm short, fat, and seriously dirty. Nathan Elisar asks, "Heyo, Shiro. Shiro, just a few questions to you. What do you think about the girls? I said a few things before. I think the girls are nice enough. They're certainly the best looking club I've ever seen. What made you consider to join the club? I already told you how the club lured me in. What convinced me to stay? Well, I got a taste of everybody's writing talent, so that was a start. Though the booklet was more of the help there. The actual performance was lacking, to be honest. Still, once I've seen more of the group, I was basically convinced." You was gonna say Yuri. What can I say? I just couldn't pass it up. Do you design your own characters for your own projects, or are you collaborating with someone else? So basically, do you draw? Mr. Dark Fox comes in with, "Oh shoot! How you draw so good?" I do design my own characters, but I'm not that great at drawing. Making artwork for games is hard. Well, if you want to look halfway decent, I tried for something simple but effective, really minimalistic. When you think my artwork is so good or is up to you, I get by it as well as I can. And yeah, it may be related with you, but can you make it to know all the Dokis are amazing? If I could, I would visit them, especially Monica. Love your personality, the way you think, your careness. I wish I could be with you. I wanted to say this before, but I couldn't. Uh-oh. I suppose I could let the others know. Hey, everybody! All of you! Uh-oh. I think I know what's coming next.
Yes? What? Yeah?
This guy says you're all amazing, and he'd visit you if he could. Especially Monica.
Favorite as usual.
There it is. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Well, it's like I said before. When you do that pose, Monica, it's like you're hiding something. I'm just saying.
Hey, you have your bios too. It doesn't really matter, does it?
I should think not.
Easy to see when you got almost 400 questions.
It's not like I asked for that many.
Hey now, remember I got the views of the original 4. Yeah, because no one took Harry seriously back then.
So what? Me and Tim still got the fewest questions.
That's because no one knows about anything about you. No offense, guys. It's fine. I understand. Well, sure I got more than Monica, so...
Yeah. Nobody knows anything about me either. So how do you explain that?
Relax, everyone. It's not a popularity contest. Says little Miss Popular over there.
Look, you can be petty about this all day if you want. But I need to keep things moving here. Do you mind? Man, that was getting tense. Alright. Anyway. Well, if this finally is put into the anime, I want to say thank you and see you around, man. Good luck. Greetings from Spain. You're welcome. Buenos dias. Socktoast asks, what would you do if you had a pet fish that grew human legs in the middle of the night and stood over your bed, just breathing at you? I have questions. First, How big is this fish? If it's staying over the bed, do the legs come with a growth spurt? And did its legs adapt to the land for it to breathe at me? I guess I'll be mystified more than anything else. I told you I don't scare easily. Totbot1 asks, you design your own games? What sort of games? And would you ever create one with the intention of releasing it to the general public, if you haven't already? Yes, I'm an avid game designer. Or rather, I wish I was. I haven't released anything yet. I'm not fond of collabs. Not everyone can handle the long haul. Since I work alone, progress tends to be very slow. But at least I know I'll get it done eventually. That said, I'll be kicking around RPG ideas for a while. I might have finished my first one by now, but I keep thinking of more things I wanted to add. I know that the dangers of feeling a feature creep, but it's so hard to resist. I also have a visual novel I'm making that's more writing oriented than anything else. But I still want to include some mini games and stuff. Too many VNs are non-interactive. It's a process, but I can totally handle it. And, are those glasses for show, or do you wear them because you need them? You don't have to answer this one if you don't want to. You can probably tell from an earlier answer, but these are prescription lenses. I can barely see without them. Only an inch in front of me. I'm not touching about my nearsightedness, so don't sweat it. Doc Rose asks, hello, do you believe in aliens? I do. I think it's least likely that they don't exist. Seriously, how could ours be the only planet with life in the whole universe? Whether we'll be able to locate any aliens is another thing entirely. What is your favorite RPG ever? As I've said, it's Earthbound. I guess I could tell you a little. I guess I could tell you a little of why though. For starters, it's just loaded with charm. Quirky doesn't even begin to describe it. It has an aesthetic of its own. Most things using that art style are homages to it. The battles can be tough if they catch you off guard, or easy if you're well prepared. I especially like the raw HP mechanic that lets you prevent damage by healing or winning first. Some other mechanics are admittedly clunky. Let's not bring up the inventory system. But it's an innovative title, right down to its MacGuffins. And has a sense of humor to top it off. Need I say more? Any favorite DDLC mods? Other than Take-Two. I don't know what Take-Two is, or anything about your mods. I'm not keeping track of your weird fan games about the club. Even if they're well written, I can't imagine what they would be about. Speaking of Take-Two, I seriously need to get back into it. Do you believe that bacteriophages will be the future go-to medication once bad bacteria finally adapt to our normal antibiotics? Evolving bacteria are a real medical concern, but I don't know if bacteriophages are the answer. I don't know if I'm saying that right anyway. If they could generally engineer ones that are safe for human use, then maybe. If modes adapt along with bacteria, it may not be an issue at all. Can you tell me a little bit about Dungeons & Dragons? I have never really got into it. I could try to share a little bit about Dungeons & Dragons. That's a tall order. You can think of it like taking pretend to an advanced level. The game uses dice rolls and stats to determine the outcome of the skill-based scenarios. For example, if you're picking up a bar of soap, it's wet and therefore slippery. What you picked up or not depends on your dexterity. So if you roll a die. If the number is too low, you'll drop it. If high, you'll have it securely. The numbers in between determine how much of a success or failure the action is. So you might fumble the soap with a middling role, but still end up holding it. Your stats buffer for the number, so you're more likely to succeed at things you do well. However, you can still get a miracle roll and pull off something ridiculously successful, or roll an absolute stinker and completely fail at something that was practically guaranteed. But that's just the nitty gritty. The actions you roll for come up through scenarios you play in. Solutions to problems are limited only by what you can think to have your character try. Well, and if the rolls allow it, that's for the DM to decide. Dungeon Master. Dungeons & Dragons is a most unpredictable experience that pits your wits against pure random chance. True. And that's the least I can tell you about it. Oh, man. Any thoughts on Hideo Kojima's Death Stranding? Kojima's next game sounds pretty promising. I'm hoping they'll have more trailers ready soon. That game is out, if I'm not mistaken. But like I said, this mod was made years ago. It was just updated to have some certain characters. I've never seen the casual outfits for Tiffany or Shiro yet. I'll probably find out what they look like when I get to the group AMA. Anyway. That first one we got was just... wow. With as goofy as the Metal Gear series ended up, I can only guess what to expect. Last one. How are you? Me? I'm doing great. Thanks, Doc. I think I'm gonna stop here, Hedgehog Maniacs. That was quite something to say the least, wasn't it? It was enjoyable, nonetheless. Still. Honestly, I don't even know what else to say. But like I said, when manga does that pose, it's like she's hiding something. I'm just saying. I'm gonna leave it at that. For now, Side the X72 signing out. I'll catch you guys in the next video, and I'll see you guys later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, smash that like button and let me know in the comments below your thoughts and opinions. If you want to see more of my content, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you won't miss a single video, or you can check out another video as you see on the screen. See ya! Seriously, Monica?